Welcome to For the Love of Books, a podcast by Lanarkshire Libraries.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lanarkshire Libraries podcast For the Love of Books. My name is Chris Wilson, E-Services Librarian, and today I thought I would come and tell you a little bit about a whole host of fantastic and exciting things that are either happening in the library just now, our library service just now, or have just recently happened that you can have a wee check out as well. And there is a whole bunch of things for all ages, and I'm super excited about it, and you should be too. So I thought I'd start off by letting you know that Let's Go Libraries has started, and this is the first day of the summer holidays. Hopefully, the parents out there have survived their first day of the kids being off school, and there's lots and lots of stuff happening over the summer holidays within our libraries, and we've got a kind of whole host of activities in our Let's Go Libraries program for you guys to check out and get involved in with the kids over the summer holidays. There's lots of fantastic things happening. There's lots of summer book bug sessions for the little ones. There's lots of kind of Lego club things like that sort of stuff happening as well. And there's just a whole host of craft activity type stuff and some very unique events in there as well. There's like coding robots and stuff like that happening in some of the libraries too. And there's lots of great ways how you can find out all about these events on our culturenl.co.uk website. In the Let's Go section, you'll find all the Let's Go Library stuff that are happening on there as well. And you can book a free place for it via our online catalogue as well. And there's links on that website to get to all the various events as well. If you do use our online catalogue quite a lot, you will know, you maybe have noticed before that there is an events section at the top of it. If you click on that banner at the top for events, there's a search function in here as well. If you put in Let's Go and the name of your library, so like for instance Let's Go Airdrie Library, you will find all the Let's Go Library events that are happening there. If it's not already happened, I'll kind of show you anything that's forthcoming in those libraries for the Let's Go programme. And there's lots and lots of fantastic ones. Let me kind of talk you through some of what I think are my highlights in the Let's Go programme for the forthcoming days. I have to give a special shout out to Moodiesburn Library, who are doing one of the most fantastic events I think I've ever heard. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but they have put together a Harry Potter themed escape room in the library. So it sounds fantastic. It's going to happen every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at over 4 times on those days throughout July. And you can phone the library to register for those ones. You can't book online for that just because it's a little bit more complicated than just booking a place, because it's kind of smaller groups taking part in a kind of escape room, kind of half an hour session for each one. But if you give Moodiesburn a call, they will book you on if that's something that you think is interesting. I'm sure there'll be lots of Harry Potter fans out there that'll be really interested to find out if they can beat the escape room at Moodiesburn Library with the Harry Potter theme for sure. Other than that, like I mentioned earlier, there is lots of Lego stuff happening and things like that. And one of the first things that we've got is a big Lego build at New Mains. So you can come along, get involved in some of the sort of Lego building that's going on, create some fantastic things. I know that little ones always come up with some amazing builds with Lego, and that's definitely something that is worth checking out for sure. That's just a drop-in session. You can come in, and it's an all-day thing on the 2nd of July for anyone for age kind of 6 to 12 can come along to that event, and I'm sure there's lots of Lego builders out there that love to come along to that. Another fantastic event that we've got happening over the summer is Wishaw Library on the 11th of July at 2:30, and that is trains and games. And so you're going to be able to come along and build a working train track, as well as taking part on a whole bunch of selection of tabletop games, which I think sounds fantastic. There's lots of boys and girls out there who love trains and building train tracks and stuff like that. And you do have to register for that one. You can do that online, and you can come along to build your own train track, which sounds like a fantastic little in our library. And as you're checking through some of the listings, you will notice quite a few of them have got Marvellous Makers as the title for it, and there's a reason for that, because that is the theme for the Summer Reading Challenge, which we'll get onto later on. But there is various Marvellous Makers sessions throughout the Let's Go Summer programme, the Let's Go Libraries programme, and like, for instance, Marvellous Makers Artistic Challenge at New Stevenson Library, where you can come along and create some marvellous art in the library, and which I'm sure you can either take home or possibly maybe even display in the library or something like that as part of that. And again, this is one you have to register a place for, which you can do online. If you're like ones that are quite creative and like to get a bit arty, they can come along to something like that. I did mention earlier on that one of the events we do have is coding robots, and this is part of the digital team that are doing some of this stuff. And it's learning how to code one of our new robotic vehicles, which is something that I think sounds a fantastic thing to do. It's like learning a new skill while also having fun in the library, so that's pretty cool. You get to learn some coding using Scratch, and you can then kind of code the robot to do stuff, which I think sounds fantastic for me as a 40-year-old man, and I'm sure the kids will love it as well. So I think the kids will love that too, and it's definitely one that worth coming along to. And you can come along to that Commonwealth Library on the 18th of July at 2:30. Again, we do need to register for that one because it is going to be a popular one, and there's also kind of limited amount for robots that we can use to code and stuff. So, but it's something that I think that quite a lot of kids will be like to come along to. And I think, if I remember, there is also more coding sessions for robots as well, because we also have a session at Wishaw Library as well on the 8th of August as well at 2:30, and again you have to register for that. I think that all of our coding stuff has been very, very popular, so that is definitely one to get in early for. If you do think that your little one would like to learn to code, it's suitable for kind of kids aged sort of 8 to 12, just so they have a kind of a bit of a basic understanding of how to use computers and things like that, with the Scratch programming that you need to do for it. But I'm sure the kids will love it and have a fantastic time doing lots of things. There's lots and lots of fantastic events like that, and I'm sure you'll find some fantastic stuff for your kids to come along to and get involved in with the library during summer. And there's lots of other things to get involved in too, like the Summer Reading Challenge, which again, like I said, we'll get on to later on in the podcast. But before we get on to that, we have also got a fantastic new thing to announce as well. We have got the library is branching out a little bit online, and we have got our own blog. And you can find that by going to librariesnl.wordpress.com. And when you go to the blog, you will see it is aimed at parents who want to create little readers. So it's all aimed about, at the moment, it's all aimed for parents to find out sort of fun activities to do involving reading, or some suggested reads and things like that, or some book lists on particular topics. For example, at the moment there is the Euros 2024 happening, and so there is one of the lists that we've got on there is how to celebrate the Euros at the library, and there's a book list that has been put together for it. And at the moment that is getting done mostly by Parry, who you will know for B's Books if you listen to a lot of the podcasts. Parry is the one who's kind of leading up and making some of the blog posts for this, and she is doing some fantastic work putting together some great lists of books and a little synopsis of what each book is about, and has some really interesting topics as well that some kids and parents might like to kind of talk about together and find books about and stuff like that while they're at the library. So that's something to definitely check out. Remember to go and have a wee look at that. You can either find the links on it to it from our online catalogue and from the Culture Channel website as well. Have a wee look around and you'll discover them. Or you can go straight to it by going to librariesnl.wordpress.com wordpress.com and discover all the posts so far that Paddy has done, and you will not be disappointed. It's a fantastic new resource we've got, and it will only get better as time goes on as Paddy adds more and more posts to it, and hopefully maybe in the future more staff will get involved in it as well. But at the moment, Paddy is kind of the main person leading up on that and putting out some fantastic content on there for you guys to get involved in if it's something that you want to do. And it's a great kind of thing to look at as well for the start of the summer, because obviously schools are finished and you want to, most parents would like to probably continue their kids reading habits through the summer as well. And this is a great new way to get some hints and tips as to how to maybe do that throughout the summer months and keep the kids interested in reading in a kind of fun way rather than just for school work and things like that stuff as well. So go and check out our new blog, and there is a subscribe feature on here which, if you do put in any email address for it, you will automatically get an email every time we post a new post on the blog, so you can catch up on us straight away and keep up to date instantly with the new kind of suggestions and lists and stuff like that that we put up there. Now, it is summertime, and summertime is always, usually in libraries, all about the Summer Reading Challenge. And first of all, I want to make a big point out that it doesn't always have to be about children. And we did do a podcast about this a couple of weeks back now, all about our Adult Summer Reading Challenge, the Great Bookish Menu. It has now officially started, and it is going well. There's lots of people signed up for it already. But if you're not one of them who's signed up already, you can sign up and take part at any point throughout the summer. It was started on the 19th of June and it runs to the 19th of September. And what you have got to do for the Adult Reading Challenge is simply read 6 books over the course of summer, but they have to be on one of the 6 genres that we have put out as part of the challenge. And for that, we've got local legends, we've got banned books, we've got Outback Noir, we have historical fiction, science fiction and fantasy, and finally non-fiction. So it's a bit like a chance for you to have a break out your comfort zone a little bit, go and visit some new shelves in the library, find a book that you might not have necessarily picked up before to see if it's something you just never know. You might actually like it and discover a new genre this summer that you might actually want to discover more in and read more books from. So it's a chance for you to kind of break out your comfort zone and enjoy some new books this summer. And you can manage it all online yourself. You register for it online, you find it on the online catalogue. There's a big banner across the front of it for Great Bookish Menu. You can click on the end and you find the register button and you register. And once you've registered, you then can track your progress online yourself by kind of logging into the online catalogue, and you'll see a little title on your dashboard for the Great Bookish Menu, and you can kind of tick off the genres that you have read over the course of the summer. So it's that simple, it's nice and simple, and it's all a bit fun. It's just kind of challenging yourself to break out your reading habits a little bit over the course of the summer. So that is why summer reading challenges don't always have to be about kids. And I think that you will enjoy very much getting involved with our summer reading challenge for adults, the Great Bookish Menu. So go and check it out now. After you finish listening to the rest of the podcast, of course. So there are also the kids side things, which has also launched in our libraries. The Summer Reading Challenge, as I said, it's called Marvellous Makers this year is the theme. And it has launched, so you can sign up your little ones in the libraries for the Summer Reading Challenge. It's the same kind of format as always. They have to read 6 books, and after every 2 books they get a little bit of a prize. So they get some kind of little prize after they've read each one, and mark progress with the library staff in the building. And it's a great incentive to keep the kids reading throughout the summer. And you can tie in, maybe we can check out some of the books from the blog to what they're reading on their reading Summer Reading Challenge. It all ties in nicely, and it means that kids can enjoy a summer of reading and get a medal and certificate at the end of it as usual as well, which is a nice little kind of end to summer just before they go back to school. They get that kind of little achievement for kind of having a great reading summer, which is, I think most kids would love to get. And let's face it, parents like to have a certificate and a medal for the little ones as well. So it's a great way of encouraging them to take part in it throughout summer and have a great summer of reading. And it's a fantastic, it's always a great achievement for kids to complete it, I think, and get that little bit of recognition for being a great star reader throughout the summer. And you can use the book in the library. The kids can also use BorrowBox to either listen or read an ebook as well, or listen to an audiobook if they want to do that. It's all sorts of reading can be included in the summer reading challenge. It doesn't need to be just the books that you can get in the library. You can also use eLibrary services for that as well. So it is definitely worth checking out and taking part. I do also want to highlight to you guys an event that we've got happening in Coatbridge Library in July, on Thursday the 11th of July at 6:30. And it is a visit to the library from Kathleen Jamie, who is Scotland's Makar at the moment. It's actually one of her final events as being Scotland's Makar, and it's kind of a bit of a celebratory tour around about Scotland and some of the libraries, and Coatbridge is one of the destinations for it, which is fantastic. She'll be at the library talking about her latest book, which is called Caring, which you can also get in some of our libraries. It's available to loan or borrow from our libraries. And she'll be joined on there by Alistair Heather, who will be kind of hosting the event for a little bit and presenting it and things like that sort of stuff. And he and Kathleen will have a good little discussion about poetry, about her involvement as being Scotland's Makar and stuff like that. And it'll be a really interesting night, I think. And if any poetry lovers out there, it's something that you'll definitely want to get involved in. And it's not just that, we also have an opening act for it as well, because we also have another poet called Julie McNeil coming along to kind of open it up for them and do some readings of some of her stuff as well. So it's called The Bonniest Company, and it really will be a bonny night in Coatbridge Library, and it'll be a fantastic little evening for anyone to come along to and take part in and listen to Scotland's Makar, and one of her final events as that title. And you can find out all about what's happened with her and our new book Caring as well, which is definitely worth checking out if you haven't already done so. Now, I want to wrap things up with this podcast by letting you know about an exciting ebook that is now available on BorrowBox. As E-Services Librarian, I will always kind of promote anyone to use BorrowBox as they can, and this is a fantastic reason to get yourself into BorrowBox and have a look at it. Recently, in the last few months, we have been encouraging schools to take part and helping us create our own ebook all about climate change, which is a very important topic for everyone in the world. Obviously, it's a hot topic, and it's very much important for anyone to kind of do their bit to try and improve climate change. And what we did was, as part of a national library campaign from the Scottish Information and Library Council called Shelf Life, we tried to challenge school kids of North Lanarkshire to create some digital art about climate change and what they thought the effects of climate change would be on the earth and things like that, and also give us their little perspective about what climate change means to them, and as a kind of next generation of kids, of adults they'll be on this planet, and why it's important to them, because they're the ones probably who will have the most affected by climate change going forward in the future as well. So we created a new book which is on BorrowBox now, that is called Our Planet's Shelf Life, and we got lots of stuff sent in from a couple of schools in North Lanarkshire for it. St Edward's Primary in Airdrie and Orchard Primary in Wishaw, and some of the stuff is fantastic. It's great to see the effort that they've put in. The artwork that they've created is really good. Really thought-provoking little side notes as well, with their thoughts on climate change, why it's important, what people should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, and all that sort of stuff. And it's great to see such well thought out things by the kids of North Lanarkshire about such a hot topic at the moment, and it was available for everyone to read and view on BorrowBox right now. So go and check it out. Get on BorrowBox, search for our planet's shelf life, and you'll find it on there, and it's definitely worth checking out. And thank you very much. I want to put a personal thank you to the kids at Edinburgh Primary and Eardrie, and also the kids from Orchard Primary and Wishaw. You did a fantastic job helping me to create this ebook, and it has turned out a lovely little ebook on there, and you can check it out for yourselves and be very proud of yourself by having a look on BorrowBox to see it. And hopefully others will read it as well, and be inspired by your words as well, and can do their bit for climate change and the future. So there you go, guys. There's lots and lots of stuff happening in our libraries over the next little while. We will be promoting all these things throughout the summer on our social media. So do check out our social media and watch out for some of the exciting stuff that you can get involved in. And you can follow us and keep up to date with what's happening in the library service. There will be another Bees Books edition coming very, very soon, where Jenny and Parry will have some fantastic book recommendations for you guys. And also watch out for the kind of new section of the podcast, where we've had a few of them now, where that didn't happen in the book, where Andrew and local author couldn't talk about some films and books that have been made that don't always match up from what happened in the book and what happens on screen, and what they kind of think of those kind of things. So that's another very kind of fun little part of the podcast. You'll definitely worth checking out. And these books are always really interesting and get some really brilliant reads for you to check out. And the Jenny Parry will have rather kind of sometimes unique way of hitting Bee's themes that she gives them, but they always manage in the end, which is always the main thing. So hope you've enjoyed listening, guys. There's lots of stuff to get involved in over the summer, so I hope you enjoy getting involved in that, and we will be back again soon for another podcast. But until then, bye for now.